Hi everybody, it's Jennifer, the Raw Food Housewife, and I haven't been back on for about 3 weeks, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about what's been going on with me, and just kind of go over what I've been doing in the past 3 weeks. Um, First thing is that I was going to start a reboot 3 weeks ago, and I didn't end up starting it, so I actually started that Monday this week. So today is the 13th. I started that on the 9th, and I'm doing really well so far. In the past 3 weeks, I have lost 10 more pounds, and I didn't go as hardcore on the reboot as I thought I was going to go. So, I was expecting to do the 30-day reboot, like weight challenge thing, and it just was too, I guess, too much for me at this time, just to be on a complete juice fast diet. So I just, I did start that for a couple of days, and I just realized I was feeling weaker. I felt weak, and it's a whole nother kind of ball game. It's a whole nother kind of detox. It's a whole nother kind of just animal. So I wasn't really, to me, I didn't feel like I was prepared enough mentally and physically, and with my children and everything that I do, it was just too much. I couldn't really have the downtime that I needed really to relax and to, you know, really grasp that whole juice fasting thing. But, it's okay. Um, I started doing the whole reboot thing Monday, and I'm doing a 10-day reboot, so that's going to be okay. I'm doing good so far. I've lost 5 pounds this week just on the reboot, and I feel pretty good. I'm a little tired right now, but it's because I've upped my exercise from 4 miles a day to 5 miles a day, and I have started a lot more heavier weight training, meaning I've upped the amounts I'm lifting and stuff, and the hydraulic numbers are a lot higher. So my body's kind of sore, and I feel a little tired, and I've still got to go to the gym. I go to the gym for about 2-3 hours every night, and I'm about ready to go there in about an hour. So if I don't go, it's just one day that I've got to kind of catch up on. So I'm not going to do that, even though I'm tired. I'm just going to drink some water. Anyways, for those of you that are chiming in for the first time, if you just happen to come across this video, I have been on a weight loss journey, a raw food weight loss journey, for the past nearly 5 months. Hardcore, 100% raw, and vegan, of course, high raw, low fat. And I have lost, let's see, I have lost, I believe, 85 pounds so far. I think so. I always try, when I'm tired, especially, my math, it just sucks. So let me see. Yeah. Yep. I have lost 80 pounds. Yeah, 80 pounds. I've lost 80 pounds, you guys, in almost 5 months. That's a lot of weight to lose. And I've done this all eating raw, and drinking lots of water and exercising. And it has taken quite a bit of discipline. I was the quintessential, beaten down, tired, mentally ill from my diet, depressed, anxious, weepy, miserable, and very obese and sick, high blood pressure, diabetes, person, American, standard American, and I have reversed everything. Everything. The only thing that I do still have issues with is my body, my blood pressure going up and down. Last week it was very high, and I attribute that 100% to me not drinking my water. So it's, when I get dehydrated, my blood pressure does go up. That's when my body reacts to it. So, your body is just giving you symptoms. So, if you've got the symptoms of blood pressure, the first thing I would really think about is, am I dehydrated? Am I drinking enough water? I drink about 6 to 8 20-ounce glasses of water a day, and that equals, depending on how hard I'm exercising, and if I'm sweating a lot, I'll add another 2 in. But 6 is usually what I do. It's at 120 ounces. It's about a gallon. If I exercise really hard, if I'm sweating really hard, then I go with the other 2 glasses. So that's really easy to drink those while you're at the gym because you're just so like, thirsty and sweaty. But I was doing 4 miles. I'm doing 5 miles a day now, in my walking, my cardio, and I'm doing some incline stuff because I literally plateaued with my heart rate. I have the heart rate now. It was before I started this. It was always at 100 to 110 beats a minute, which is really sick. I mean, really bad. My heart was just struggling really bad. And now at rest, my heartbeat is around 54, which is in the athletic zone. 40 to 60 is an athlete's heart rate at rest, and that's basically what mine is. It doesn't really usually go over 60. And that's really really amazing for me. It's amazing how the body responds to this type of diet. I mean, I have no blood sugar issues whatsoever. A typical day of eating for me is like I'll have 6 bananas for breakfast, 6 mangoes for lunch, and a really nice salad and like a raw food. I mean, a raw tomato soup or raw butternut squash soup, or I'll make spaghetti. I'll make a nice marinara sauce, raw marinara sauce out of tomatoes and the different like fresh herbs like basil and oregano and stuff. And I cut up my zucchini strips, and that's my spaghetti. Or I've got the sea noodles, which are really good too. That's raw. It's kelp from the sea, and it's very like neutral tasting, so you don't really have like a lot of you know the texture is good. It doesn't really taste like anything, to be honest with you. And I make a raw Alfredo. Those types of things are, of course, made with cashews and pine nuts, so high on the fat. So I mean, I don't really eat that very often, but it is something that's good to eat. And it's comforting because it's warm, and it tastes very similar to Alfredo sauce. But it just eating the high fruit doesn't spike my blood sugar at all. It doesn't really go over 100 and I think 20. Even when I've just eaten some dates and oranges together. So, but I just whatever's in season really is what I really go to. Like bananas are always in season, all 24/7. So you can always bake on having bananas. I mean, bananas are definitely a staple. I mean, I've got cases of bananas sitting in my kitchen right now, and then once they get to that beautiful brown sugar spot stage, I freeze them, and then I use those for my smoothies. So greens are really important. A pound of greens a day is absolutely necessary for good health. So however you get that in, by eating a giant salad for dinner. I always do savory at nighttime because nighttimes are always my hardest times, and it probably is everyone's hardest times. And fruits always from breakfast and lunch. I don't really eat very early in the morning because I'm not hungry, so I start eating probably around 10 or 11 o'clock, and that's just me. I mean, you could eat at 8 or 9, whatever, but if you're not hungry, I mean, listen to what your body says. And then I start the day off with like 1 or 2 glasses of water. So water first always, and then you start with your regular stuff. But anyways, guys, I've lost 10 pounds in the past 3 weeks. Five of them was this past week, and I had to start upping my metabolism because I was like walking at a fast pace, 4.0. That's brisk walking, and my heart rate wasn't really going over like 110, 100, 105, and I was like, wow, this is ridiculous. Before I was pouring sweat, and I stopped sweating, and just my body has become so athletic that I needed to step up my game. So that's the reason why I was maintaining weight, keeping my heart fit, but I wasn't really burning fat like I should have. I only lost 5 pounds in like 2 weeks. So I didn't get discouraged though, because I knew that I was doing good by my body. It's just I wasn't really like dropping the weight. But I started the reboot Monday. I'm gonna do it for 10 days. I'll let you guys know how it's going. I mean, it's a lot of juice. It's a lot of juice. It's about $14 a day if you don't go organic. It's about 20 to 25 bucks a day if you go organic. And there's a lot of different. It's mostly green juices. And I mean, I do have a sweeter one for breakfast, but the greener juices are like breakfast. I mean, like lunch and dinner. So, but right now I'm on the green juice reboot, and that's gonna last another. I've got till next Friday, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'll let you know what my track record is for these 10 days. On the 21st, is going to be my 5 month mark, I think. Like the 21st through the 25th or something like that. It's one of those days in there. It's that week, the 20th through the 26th, I think. Thanksgiving week of last year is when I started. I'll let you know what I'm down to. Hopefully, like I get to the one. I mean, I know I'll be in the 170s by next weekend, but it's cool. I mean, I've almost lost 100 pounds. I mean, I'm already at 80 pounds. That's a lot of weight, and it's the best thing that I've ever done for myself ever. It's really helped me clear my mind, my spirit, my body, and it's something that I really, really believe anyone can do because I ate whatever I want. I mean, I ate so bad before, and the thought of eating like that again really does turn my stomach. I mean, it makes me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that those things don't smell really good, but I go through the courses of my mind of like, okay, how am I going to feel if I was to eat that? Or how am I going to feel? Or how is it going to, make me sick? And I know it will, because I've told you guys before, I have gotten off the diet and I have had like a couple of pieces of pizza. I've had some burritos. I've had some chips. I've had, some different kind of canned soups and stuff that I did go off of. This was maybe a month ago. And I got deathly ill. I mean, literally, like I was vomiting and nauseated and just sick. So, when your body's clean, it's happy, it's healing itself. I'm still healing. I've got 60 pounds to go. My goal weight is 125. I'm 185 right now. And, I believe by the time I'm 125, I'm going to be a lot better. A lot of the toxins off my body is going to come. I still have a lot of weight around my stomach area and in my arms, that I'm trying to work on. My legs look really, really good. My butt's been really lifted from all the exercising, and I just it's just just a work in progress basically. So I mean, I've really shrunken down. I'm a size 14. I used to be a size 24, 26. So excuse me, I had to adjust my bra here. So I'm happy, and you guys, this is something that you have to just really what's the word? I don't know, engage with an attitude of lightness, because this whole experience for me has really lightened me up spiritually and physically. And I feel like in not having eaten meat, you know what I mean, in all this time, except for those couple of times I had the pizza with a little bit of pepperoni and stuff on it and the cheese, I really, really believe that we human beings weren't meant to eat other animals. I mean, I don't know. I've changed so much in the past 5 months, like as far as what I believe and feel that we should be eating. It's just, to me, it's not right. It's not right on a moral or ethical level that we're taking another creature's life to eat it, and and it's just, I don't know, the whole thing just, I mean, some part of me believes that the energy that was in that animal is still in it, even dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're consuming that, and who knows how that animal felt, if it was under distress or if it suffered or whatever. I mean, we're consuming that, and just saying that really just, ugh, it makes my stomach hurt. But anyways, raw, beautiful plants and fruits and veggies and stuff is absolutely, to me, my personal opinion, is the most brightest, glorious way to eat. And we all, as a collective people, humans, I wish that we could all get back to knowing that. That's probably what we did. That's how we've survived all these, thousands of years. Anyways, remember to exercise. Exercise is so important. And don't worry about weight plateaus. And guys, if you get off the diet, if you get off the lifestyle for a meal, like if you go out and you go to a party or something and you eat something that's not raw or vegan, don't beat yourself up about it. Seriously, this is life. And I've said this before in a previous video. If you get to your goal weight, you're healthy, you're feeling good, if you have something that is not raw, low fat, vegan, as a special treat or whatever, if you have a bowl of pasta or something, you may not feel well the next day, but don't beat yourself up over it, because variety is the spice of life, and we all know this. And I've said this to you guys 100 times before. So, anyways, be honest with yourself. Just be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? If you can't do 100% raw, so what? If you could do one meal raw starting off, you're better than 95% of this country, because everybody here eats, everything's processed and cooked pretty much. So, if you could do 2 meals, one, that's even better. And to go 100% is awesome, but it takes discipline, and some people aren't built for that. Some people aren't built to go 100% raw. Some people are built to do, a raw breakfast, so fruit, and, raw lunch, which would be a salad, which would be awesome. And some people just have to have that cooked, dinner. It's okay if you're like that. You're still 75% raw. And even if you're 50% raw, that's still wonderful. That's still beating out 90% of this country. Anyways, guys, I love you all. And I'm sorry that I haven't been posting every week, but I just feel like it's sort of, it's more exciting for me to come up with what's been going on, with me, more long-term sense, because I'm like, before I was like, oh, I've lost 2-3 pounds this week. I've done this. It's like I was feeling like I was just kind of giving you guys the same old every week. But just, pick up the book 80-10-10 by Douglas Graham. Dr. Douglas Graham. He's awesome. He's brilliant. He just lays it all out for you. Victoria Butenko, they're the Raw family, and they're the ones who sort of mapped out the green smoothie and that whole thing. Brilliant reads. It's called Green for Life is the book that I started with, and I read more of her other books. But they are the Raw family, and they're just good. They're just good resources to start with if you're just getting started with this. And this is definitely the longest video I've made, but I just feel like, you guys deserve hearing from me and, understanding what's going on with me. So just take care of yourselves. Drink your water, exercise, even if it's 10 minutes a day. If you're not used to exercising, just do it. It's only 10 minutes. And what keeps me strong? I don't know if I've told you this before, but what keeps me strong, me, the person that was 276 pounds at my heaviest, I'm 5'5". What keeps me strong is that when I'm doing step-ups, and I'm pulling my body up and down off this step, and it's high. It's not like a low step. It's a big step. It's a lot of cardio, and I feel my heart just pounding like right in my throat, and I feel like I'm literally whiting out. I'm so just killing it. I tell myself I'm gonna die trying. I will die right here. I'll drop dead, but I'm gonna drop dead trying, and that's it. You can either live your life the same way. Laying on your bed, eating all this terrible food, your health is bad, you're on 15 different medications, living vicariously through the TV, because you can't get up and get out and do anything. You don't want to leave your house. You don't want to stop, you don't want to get out of that comfort zone. Or you can die trying. And I chose to die trying. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys. I'll probably see you next week, because it will be a month since I spoke to you guys last. And I just wanted to give you an update, because I've had a lot of people asking me, where are you at? How's everything going? Are you still raw? And for sure, resounding yes. I don't anticipate changing my diet whatsoever for quite some time, and I will definitely let you know how everything goes. So keep up with the questions. I love them all. I love the comments. They mean a lot to me, and I love all of your guys' support. And thank you so much for being here with me. And always, as always, much love and radiant light to you all.